guys? Welcome back to another episode today. I was supposed to make two videos this week, but I decided to just make one. So yeah, team of the week. Oh yes, I know I haven't posted since Sunday. I posted that late. My bad. I'm trying to get back on track. So yeah. Here we go. So we have record breakers. Oh yes, I've been waiting for this. Team of the week. All right, so this is gonna be a main series episode. Here are the players we could get this week. Some better looking players than last week. Miles Jack, Jesse Bates, AJ Brown, TJ Mosley, Lamar. Ooh, that Lamar looks sick. And so does that LaDainian Tomlinson. I really want to get those two. You have the record breaker, Justin Tucker, with a 66-yard field goal. It's Detroit. We'll talk more about that when I review the games. So yeah, kick field goals to obtain Justin Tucker from now until November 1st. Jesus. That's a long time. I hope I could get him. These are the Team of the League players, so there's three of them for week 3. Matthew Stafford, I don't have him. Myles Garrett, I really wish I did. That's a sexy card, though. Mark Andrews, I don't think I have him. Actually, I think I have the green version, but I really don't remember. Rashawn Slater, I don't have for sure. Jamar Chase, I wish I had, but I don't. And I'm pretty sure I have Malcolm Jenkins. I'm pretty sure I have Malcolm Jenkins, so that's good. Yeah, as you can see, I haven't played this game since 2 days ago. It's been a while. I need to, hold on, I need to, see. I'm trying to look for something. Uh, oh, I'm not available. Let's see. Alright. So I have this I need to play. Alright. Let's see. Oh, wait, what? They updated the stamina thing. Campbell's Chunky. Claim a free stamina bonus. Alright, how much stamina do you get from this? It's cool. 75. Alright, I mean, it's not a lot, but it's good. Free stamina. I like it. Alright. Alright, so let's talk. So while I'm doing this. Oh, okay. So, Thursday Night Football, Panthers, Texans. I'm going to review and then make my predictions. My predictions won't be so long as normal, but yeah. Panthers, they beat the Texans 24-9. They look very good. They have a tough matchup against the Cowboys, though. I'll talk more about that later. And, oh my, this is ending soon? This ends today. I mean, tomorrow, my bad. Yikes. I don't think I'm going to be able to get anywhere. I'm not going to get Justin Fields. Crazy. I mean, Darius Leonard, I'm not going to be able to get him. I need 6 more players on my team. 6? Jeez, this is not good. This is not good. I'm really gonna be bad here. Just looking at the programs, and yeah, the Texans. Well, they just played bad, not good at all. The Chargers beat the Chiefs in what was an upset. Also, I got the Panthers game prediction right. I forgot to talk about my prediction if I got them right. I got that one right, so we start good, 1-0. Good start. Now we go to the AFC games. We have the Chargers and the Chiefs. I put the Chiefs to win. Was I right? Obviously, I wasn't. That was an amazing game, by all means. What a game. When can I play this? Oh, I have to wait 19. I have to wait until the game starts, because as you see by the time, 7:40. Oh, we have the Team of the Week. Win after halftime. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely doing that. I like wasting stamina. See, the Chargers won 30-24. Mahomes throwing a pick late on to give the Chargers a go-ahead touchdown to win the game. So yeah, the Chargers look good. The Chiefs, they're 1-2. The last time they had a losing streak, actually, I think the last time they had a losing streak either was Patrick Mahomes' first season or when Alex Smith was the quarterback, which that's at least 3 years ago. 2018 or 2017. Those were one of those 2 years was the last time they started with a losing record after the second week. Because the first game, well, I mean, you know you can't really count that. But I don't think they lost an opening game since then. But still, it's crazy to think. The Chiefs are last in the AFC West. The Raiders are 3-0. The Chargers are 2-1, and the Broncos are 3-0. The West divisions are very good this year. Hopefully, and they also have teams alike. You have the Chiefs and the Seahawks, who were expected to do good and are not starting off good. The Raiders and Cardinals, who are both undefeated and will probably choke in the end of the season. Who else? The Rams and the Chargers, both very, very good teams. And who else am I missing in this division? And the Broncos and 49ers coming off bad seasons last year. And to be honest, besides a few pieces on the defense and their quarterback, if those can improve or stay consistent, those are really good teams, and they're also both undefeated. That's basically the summary of the two West divisions, and that's how they're alike. So yeah, Chargers, good job. The next game though won't be too easy, and I'll explain why later. So I'm 1-1. All right, don't it's all good. We have the next one, right? Bengals, Pittsburgh. Yeah, no, not even close. The Bengals, they outplay the Steelers. Big Ben does not look like Big Ben. The Big Ben that most people know. He needs to retire by all means. And I bet every Steelers fan can agree with me there. He needs to leave. He needs to retire. If he should have retired after that playoff loss last year. Yes, it was a sour end to his career. It would have been a sour end to his career, but I think just for his reputation as a quarterback, it would have been the best, because from the looks of it, this will not go good in the stats for him. He's a Hall of Fame quarterback, undoubtedly. He's gonna get into Canton no matter what, but that one bad season to end your career is not gonna look good in the future. So yeah, I obviously got that one wrong. The Bengals won 24-10. Yikes. Yikes, 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 yikes. That's all I gotta say, yikes. Next up, we have the Indianapolis Colts and the Tennessee Titans. I predicted the Titans to win this game, and thankfully they did, 25-16. The Colts are 0-3. Now, I knew this team wasn't going to do much, but I also didn't think they'd go 0-3. Actually, what am I saying? I knew they were going to go 0-3. I predicted them to go 0-3. And, spoiler alert, I have them going 0-4. So, yeah. They lost 25-16. It's a good win by the Titans, a bounce-back win after a rough start to the year. And, I mean, the offense looks... This was supposed to be a key part of the team, the offense. Ryan Tannehill, Julio Jones, Derrick Henry, Adam Humphries, so on and so forth. But this is... too many turnovers. That's the reason. Too many turnovers and inconsistency are playing a role in the Titans not being an excellent team. At least offensively. Defensively, I don't even know anymore with that. So yeah, 2-2. I mean, yeah, yay. Next up, we have the Jets and the Broncos. I picked the Broncos to win. That's like a no-brainer. It wasn't I should have been my lock of the week, honestly. And I'll tell you why right now. Because they won. Not only did they win, they absolutely destroyed them in every single aspect of the game. The final score being 26-0, which is very, very poor of the Jets. Zach Wilson, yikes, not looking too hot right now. And I mean the Jets as a whole, but Zach Wilson is, I'm just, pointing out, but yikes, not so good looking right now. And the Jets are in trouble. They are definitely not heading in the right direction. And I thought that team would be the Texans or the Jags, but I mean the Jets I had too, but I thought they would improve just a little bit. I thought they would get maybe 4 or 5 wins this year, but it's the Jets. So yeah, it's another W for me in terms of predictions. So that makes me what, 3-2, right? Yeah, 3-2. All right, next up we have probably one of the games of the week, top 5 for sure. Miami and Las Vegas. What a game this was. Las Vegas had a good lead and then prematurely choked it away before then winning in OT. They won 31-28 thanks on a field goal from Daniel Carlson. So thank you to him. The Raiders are 3-0. The Dolphins, on the other hand, are on a 2-game losing streak right now. That's not good. So, another prediction right. That is 4-2. Yes, 4-2. Now let's go into the interconference matchups, which there are besides Thursday Night Football. There are 6, but we already did one, so there's 5 for us. The first one we have is Washington and Buffalo. I thought this would be a pretty close game, and I was kind of wrong about that. Actually, I wasn't just kind of wrong, I was pretty wrong about that. The Bills did win 43-21. Thankfully, I chose the Bills to win. I remember I was going back and forth on this one. But thankfully, I chose the right team, because that would have been pretty bad if I didn't. So that makes me 1, 2, 3. That's 5-2. That's a great start if I've ever seen one. Next up, we have Chicago and Cleveland. This also could have been my lock of the week. It was a debate between this one and the Baltimore game, but ultimately I chose Baltimore as the lock of the week for me. And yeah, Cleveland just outplayed Cincinnati. Outplayed Chicago in every aspect of the game. They played very well. Chicago Justin Fields could not get anything going. They lost 26-6. So great win for the Browns. Yay, they're 2-1. Also another yay. And they're probably gonna make the playoffs, which I'm very proud of. I remember I know I've said this a lot of times on the channel, but I remember when the Browns went 0-17, and I said, they're gonna be a good team in the future. I think they could win a Super Bowl in the next 5 years. Everyone thought I was crazy. I'm not even kidding. And well, 4 years later, look where they are now. Or I should say 3 years after. Look what happened to them. They stunned Pittsburgh at their home. They blew them away, quite literally. And then, yeah, they barely lost to Kansas City. They should have made it to the AFC Championship game where they probably would have lost to the Bills. So, yeah, that happened. This year they're going to do good. How far will they get? I don't know. They're probably going to make it far, the playoffs. AFC Championship, maybe Super Bowl. I doubt they'll make a Super Bowl, though. Yeah. That's that. Next up, we have... So that makes it, actually, that's 6-2. That's a great start. Next up, we have Arizona, Jacksonville. This also could have been my lock of the week. There's a lot of games that I've had for lock of the week. This was one of them. I had Arizona winning this, and thankfully they did. Very comfortably, 31-19. Up until halfway through the fourth quarter, this game actually looked pretty intense. Actually, not until halfway the fourth quarter. Basically, until the end of the third quarter. This was a pretty intense game until the Cardinals scored. I believe it was a pick 6 from Trevor Lawrence, I believe. I don't recall, but it was like maybe 20 seconds before the third quarter finished. The Jags were up 19-17, and then the Cardinals got like a pick or a fumble or something, and they scored. And then from there, just went very, very downhill. How do you get that? How do you get the Justin Tucker thing? Is it in the store or something? Oh, of course it is. Is there any other way I can try to get? How do I get the notifications thing? Oh, here we go. Wow, it took me that long to figure that out. Alright, so yeah, I got that game right. Good job for me. And with that being said, I am 7-2. This is looking very good. 5,000? 5,000. Jeez, imagine I had 5,000 cash. I wanted to pay that right now. 5,000, that would be 50 bucks. 50 bucks that would be. Jeez. Alright. I need to get some Season 1 players. That's what I need. Like, bad. I need that badly right now. Let's see. Back to the Gridiron Season. Oh. No, I can't get... Alright. Next up, we have the record-breaking game. Baltimore, Detroit. This was my lock of the week for Baltimore to win. Well, it was a pretty intense game. 19-17, the final. Justin Tucker coming up with a 66-yard clutch field goal to break the record formerly held by jeez, I can't speak today. Formerly held by Matt Prater, currently on the Arizona Cardinals, but when he made the record, 64 yards, playing for, I believe, Denver was. Yeah, 2013, I believe the year was. He was playing for Denver. And yeah, he did that and got it in. This is a Team of the Week player? Oh, that's sick. That is sick. Sick, 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 sick. And yeah, so the Ravens won thanks to him. And I am 8 games. Jeez, 8 wins in a row. Well, 8 W's. 7 W's in a row, 8 total. So I'm looking good. Unfortunately, though, the next game is the Saints and the Patriots, the last interconference matchup. Of course, Of course, I blew it. I blew it. I'm so mad right now. I blew it. And yeah, I blew it pretty bad. I had it. Why is Marcus Williams not leveled up? I don't know. Why is he not leveled up? He got... No, I can't. Wow, that sucks. I have Marcus Williams. Why does he not... Okay. Anyways, I had the Patriots winning this. I thought it would be a close game and the Patriots win, but they got blown out. They got smoked 28-13. Yikes. Mac Jones. Ugh. That's all I have to say. Ugh. Not looking too good there. Just want to see this. I can take my punter out. Put you in. Alright. Alright. So yeah. That was not a good prediction. 8-3 I am. That's still good. 8-3, that's good. Now we go to the NFC games. Also Sunday Night Football, Monday Night Football. How much am I into this video? Jeez, I need to hurry up. So, in the NFC, the first game, Falcons-Giants, I don't really need to say much. I put the Falcons to win. They got the job done. Well done. 17-14, a pretty close game, but ultimately the Falcons got the W. RIP to their Giants. Actually, RIP to both New York football teams. Next up, we have the Bucks and the Rams. I said this was going to be the game of the season. Game of the week. And, how do I put this? It was not so close. It was high scoring. Well, I guess high scoring. I mean, 58 points, high scoring, right? But so was 62 points from the Eagles and Cowboys. And 50, I mean, the Packers-Niners game also got 58, but the Rams won 34-24. I knew the Rams were going to win. The Bucs just didn't look too, at least on defense, didn't look too well. The offense, well, they had a down game. It was still really good because, they've played really good the first two games, so this was a down game, and it really didn't seem like one, but it's sad to say, so, yeah. So that makes me 9-3. Yay. Next up, actually, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-3. My bad. Next up, we have the Seahawks and the Vikings. And just like last week, the Seahawks are absolutely killing me with playing absolutely atrocious football. 30-17, they lost to the Vikings. Yikes. Maybe I should start going for Minnesota more in these predictions. I had the Seahawks winning. Yeah, I really don't know what else to say about that. That was just pretty bad. And so, just because of that, I believe I have 5 L's now. Actually, no, I have 4. I'm 10-4. Ugh. Thankfully, though, the next game is Sunday Night Football, and I did, in fact, get this one right. I put the Packers to win, and this was a bit of a risky move, but ultimately, it paid off. So I'm a bit happy. They won 30-28. This was a great game. This was an early lead for the Packers. They jumped out to, I think it was a 10-0 lead. And yeah, they played pretty good. Both teams played pretty good. But the Packers ultimately, Aaron Rodgers getting the job done. They ultimately had the better team here. Yeah. Next up, we have Monday Night Football, the last game. It's the Eagles, it's the Cowboys. I said this was going to be a pretty intense game. It was, at least if you didn't count the first quarter and the second quarter, the first quarter for that matter, not the second quarter. The Cowboys won 41-21. At one point, I think they had like a 20-7 lead, maybe possibly more. I can't really remember. But yeah, the Cowboys blew the Eagles away. And for that reason, I almost lost in fantasy because of Jalen Hurts. I actually lost because I was depending on Devontae Smith, which, as you could probably tell, didn't go well. I also lost because I was going against Ezekiel Elliott. I was up 15, I ended up losing by 5. Thanks, Ezekiel. The one time he decides to play good is, of course, when he's going against me. You love to see it. And yeah, speaking of fantasy, I am in 7 leagues. I don't know if I said that before, but I am 3-0 in 4 of them, 2-1 in 2 of them, and then in my school league, 'cause I'm in high school, we have the league. We have our own league and all that. I am 1-2. I beat the person that's actually ranked number 2 in our league. It's a 10-man league. Ranked number 2 in our league, and I beat him, but yeah, I lost to a guy that was last in the standings. He was the only 0-2 player in the entire league, and I lost, thanks to Zeke. So yeah, thanks Ezekiel Elliott, and you're the reason why, well, one of the 50 reasons why I don't like the Cowboys. I mean, I don't think anyone outside of Dallas likes the Cowboys anyway. Or actually, I shouldn't say outside of Dallas, because most of their fans are outside of Dallas. Anyone that's not a Cowboys fan hates the Cowboys. Especially NFC East rivals and 49ers fans alike. So, with that being said, I am 12-4 this week. That is a W. For me, anything that's 11 or better is a W, so yeah, easy W's. I'm a good predictor, at least if you don't count the first week, because I am always bad on week 1. Last year I went 9-7, this year I went 7-9. Last week I'm pretty sure I went 12-4 as well. If if choking leads did not exist, I would still be 12-4. If bad playing, because I choose them, existed, or didn't exist, I should say, I would probably be 15-1. Actually, I would have gotten all the games correct, but the Chiefs decided it was a great time to throw a pick and play absolutely horrible defense. The Steelers decided it was a good time to just completely shut down. The Patriots the same, and the Seahawks the same. I mean, it's only week 3. I mean, I'm not going to get much out of it. Anyways, now we go to the predictions. Oh boy, this is going to be pretty fun. So we have Thursday Night Football, which is tonight. Jags, Bengals. I mean, yeah, I really don't have to say much about that. It's going to be a snooze fest because the Bengals, I think, are going to win. No, I'm just kidding. I think the Jags are going to win this game. Jacksonville, please. Please, 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 actually play some good football. And you know what? I think I go back to what I said before. Bengals are winning this game. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Tyler Boyd. Actually, was it him or was it T. Higgins that's out? Because I know one of them is not playing. I think it was T. Higgins, right? He's out? Oh, yeah, him and Jesse Bates as well. So, yeah, Joe Burrow, Joe Mixon, who I hope does not play well because I'm going against him in fantasy. Jamar Chase and Tyler Boyd, please. And also, Burrow, throw the ball, and don't throw it to Mixon, please. So I have the Bengals winning that game. That's my final prediction. Then, for the rest of the AFC games, I have Houston, Buffalo. I have Buffalo winning. No explanation for that. Indy, Miami. I have Miami winning. Again, I mean, Jacoby Brissett. The Colts, I mean, yeah, it's Jacoby Brissett and all, but the Colts just are not going to win this. The Dolphins, they'll bounce back. They'll go 2-2. Well, my predictions, if they were all correct, they'd be 1-3, but they'll go 2-2, I think. I could probably be wrong on this one, but with this Colts team, you just never know. Next up, you have the Titans and Jets. This is my lock of the week. The Titans are going to beat the Jets. If the Jets somehow win, to be honest, I don't even know at this point. I mean, any team that plays the Jets is probably going to win. Unless if your name is Cleveland, but yeah. I mean, jeez, I need to stop with 2020 jokes. Next up, we have Baltimore, Denver. This is going to be a good game. Like, really good. And surprisingly, Baltimore are underdogs coming into this game. Which, that's surprising. I do think, though, Denver will lose this game. I know. That sounds pretty shocking for what I know, but I have Baltimore winning this game. And I hope Lamar plays very well because he's my starting quarterback in 3 of my squads, and 2 of those are undefeated, and the other one is in my school league, and I really want to win because I don't want to go 1-3. And yeah. This game is going to be amazing, though. This is a must-watch. Next up, we have Las Vegas and the Chargers, Monday Night Football. This is going to be an absolute banger. And who do I think is going to win? The Chargers. They'll be a team that breaks Las Vegas down, and they'll go 3-1. Although I have them in the predictions 1-3 because, you know, I just don't have faith in them, but I forget it's the beginning of the year, and I only lose faith after week 10. Next up, we have Kansas City and Philadelphia for the interconference matchups. Kansas City is going to win this. Yeah, they're 1-2 and all, but that doesn't matter. Next up, Cleveland, Minnesota. Cleveland's going to win. This is pretty self-explanatory. Next up, we have Pittsburgh, Green Bay, a rematch of Super Bowl, I forgot what Super Bowl, yikes. That's pretty embarrassing, I have poor memory. Was it Super Bowl 50, no, not 50, jeez, 45? Super Bowl 45 it was, I believe. Yeah, a rematch of Super Bowl 45, and the outcome will I think be the same. The Packers are gonna win. Next up, we have Tampa Bay and New England, and I know all of you are. I'm so ready for a lot of people to call me biased in for calling me biased in the comment section down below, but I'm not. I just think Bill Belichick will get the best of Brady, and I think the Patriots are winning. Oh my, this is gonna get a lot of controversy in the comments. I know it. Call me a um call me a biased person, but I do think the Patriots are winning. And you know, if I was biased, I have the Bills. I would have the Bills 0-4. I would have the Texans upsetting the Bills, but no, I don't. Actually, to be honest, I have them 4-0, which if they didn't lose to Pittsburgh, they probably would be. But yeah, I think New England could get a shock upset. This is probably one of those games where I'm choosing a team to get an upset besides Baltimore. Although that one could really go either way. This game is going to be very, very close. And this is probably the must-watch game of the week, undoubtedly, and I just threw an interception. We don't talk about that. Please don't go in. I'm going to be so mad. Alright, thank you. Now we go to the NFC games, which are 6, excuse me. Chicago, Detroit. Chicago's winning. They have a better team overall. Detroit's not going to do much. Dallas, Carolina. Dallas is going to win. Carolina won't be 3-0 anymore, unfortunately. Dallas is just the better team. This will be a high-scoring game, though. For the 1 o'clock games, this is the game to watch for the 1 o'clock. Next up, we have Washington, Atlanta. Washington is going to win. No words to say about that. They have a good team. If they could be a little more consistent, they easily could beat the Falcons. Giants, Saints. You already know who I'm picking. The Saints, obviously. Seahawks, Niners. Definitely gonna go for the 49ers. I lost faith in the Seahawks. I really did after these last two games, and they probably will win this game. I bet. So, yeah, sucks. Next up, we have the Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Rams. This is probably number 2 for the must-watch game of the week. Rams are gonna win. I know I favor the Cardinals a lot, but the Rams are gonna win this game. Very well done. So yeah, hopefully I do good this week. I have 2 upsets on the board right now. Hopefully they come out to be upsets. And I guess if you consider Dallas an underdog, but I mean, who does, to be honest? And yeah, this was a 33, that's average. So if my predictions were all right, including week 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams will be undefeated right now. Those would be the Browns, the Bills, the Pats, the Packers, and the Rams, all at 4-0. The teams that just got 1 loss would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teams. Those being the Chiefs, the Ravens, the Broncos, Washington, 49ers, Dallas, and Arizona and Seattle, all at 3-1. The average team, those are the above average. Those are like the good teams. The average teams, 2-2. I have the Titans, the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Bucks, surprisingly, the Saints, the Bears, the Falcons, and the Panthers, all at 2-2. The below average teams, the 1-3 teams, I have the Chargers, the Bengals, the Jags, the Raiders, the Dolphins, the Vikings, and then the bad teams, I have 6 of them. The Jets, Texans, Colts, Vikings, not Vikings, definitely not the Vikings, they're 1-3. Lions, Eagles, and the Giants, and unsurprisingly, 2 NFC East teams are here, and 2 AFC South teams. Probably the 2 worst divisions in football right now, easily, and then the 2 West divisions are obviously the best right now. And in the last 5 years, actually I can't really make that prediction. So what do I think is gonna be the game of the week? Bucks Patriots. The second game, Cardinals Rams, and then Ravens Broncos. 1 o'clock, and who would I choose? The Ravens Broncos game or the Cards Rams game? Choose the Cards and the Rams. That will be a more interesting game, I think. High scoring for sure. And for 1 o'clock games, I have Carolina Dallas being the best game for the 1 o'clock matches. I forgot to mention this for the week 3 stuff. The best game. Chiefs Chargers definitely. Coming up behind them, Dolphins Raiders, and then Ravens and no, actually Packers 49ers, and then very very close. They deserve an honorable mention. Ravens Lions and Bucks Rams. And then the worst game from that week, I predicted it was going to be the Jets Broncos. It turned out to be it turned out to be both the Jets Broncos and the Panthers Texans. And if I had to add a third team, probably the Bengals and the Steelers. That was a pretty boring game. And then my prediction for the top 3 most boring games this week. Bills Texans for sure. Dolphins Colts, another one, and then Titans Jets. 3 AFC versus AFC team games. Yikes. And I only didn't mention Chicago and Detroit because they're both pretty bad, so that'll be close. And I also didn't mention Cleveland, Minnesota because they both teams could score a lot of points. Well, those probably both score at least 25 to 30 points. So, yeah. That's going to do it for this episode. If you've enjoyed, I should have played an arena game. If you've enjoyed, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss another thing. It is well appreciated. I love you guys. Let's try to hit 100 subs before the end of the year. It's very doable, I think. So, yeah. Share to all your friends, your family, your schoolmates, all that. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.